Can you feel it, Canadiens fans? That gnawing sensation, that persistent, almost maddening question that's echoed through the Bell Center for what feels like an eternity. Who will be our second-line center? For seasons, it's been the elephant in the room, the glaring missing piece in the puzzle that Kent Hughes and his management team are meticulously, painstakingly assembling. Has the wait finally reached its dramatic conclusion? Because what we're about to discuss isn't just another rumor. It's an unexpected bombshell. A trade proposal so audacious it could finally silence the whispers and ignite a new, electrifying era of Habs hockey. The NHL hasn't confirmed a done deal, but sources are buzzing, and the seriousness of this potential move is absolutely undeniable. Today, we're not just asking that question. We're diving headfirst into a blockbuster proposal, a seismic shift that could finally bring the elusive answer home. General Manager Kent Hughes has never been one to shy away from a bold move. He's admitted his disappointment with the quiet summers around the NHL, yet still managed to pull off significant acquisitions. According to various reports, like star defenseman Noah Dobson and promising young forward Zach Bulldog in previous off-seasons. These weren't just roster tweaks, they were statements. But the elusive second-line center? That's been the white whale, the final, crucial piece of business on the Canadiens' checklist. They've worked tirelessly, done their due diligence, and yet, thus far, the perfect fit has remained just out of reach. But as any true hockey aficionado knows, the pursuit never truly ends. Aggression, it seems, is in the Canadiens' DNA. And according to Dave Benson of Heavy Sports, that relentless drive is about to culminate in a truly audacious proposition. Benson has unveiled a trade scenario that would send shockwaves across the entire league. A deal designed to land New York Islanders star center Bo Horvat in Montreal, in exchange for a package centered around Kirby Dach. Imagine the roar of the crowd, the palpable relief, the sheer excitement as a proven veteran steps onto the ice, ready to anchor that pivotal second line. For the Canadiens, this isn't just about acquiring a player. It's about putting to rest a deafening discussion that has consumed the fan base, a discussion that has highlighted a critical void in their offensive structure. Bo Horvat, at 30 years old, has been a consistent producer and a revered team leader throughout his impressive 12-plus season career. His arrival would slot in seamlessly behind Nick Suzuki, creating a formidable 1-2 punch down the middle that Montreal has craved for years. This isn't just an upgrade. It's a declaration of intent, a signal that the Canadiens are ready to contend, not just rebuild. His ability to win faceoffs, drive play, and contribute offensively would immediately stabilize the second line, providing secondary scoring and taking pressure off the top unit. Horvat brings a blend of skill, physicality, and veteran savvy that is desperately needed in Canadiens' locker room, especially as they transition from a rebuilding phase to one of serious contention. He's a player who thrives in high-pressure situations, a quality that would be invaluable in the demanding Montreal market. But every blockbuster comes with price, and this one is no exception. The proposed package from Montreal is substantial. Kirby Dach, Joe Armia, or Joe Veleno, as mentioned in some reports, a promising forward prospect from a pool including Joshua Roy, Owen Beck, or Oliver Kapan, and a 2026 second-round pick. This is a small ask. It's a king's ransom, reflecting Horvat's value as a top-tier center locked into a long-term deal. Giving up a young, high-potential player like Dach, along with other valuable assets, would be a tough pill to swallow for many fans. Dach has shown flashes of brilliance, and his potential is undeniable. However, his injury history and the inconsistency that comes with youth might lead management to prioritize a proven commodity like Horvat, especially given the team's urgent need for a reliable second-line pivot. The decision to move Dach would signify a clear shift in philosophy, prioritizing immediate impact and stability over long-term development in that specific role. Let's dissect this from the Islanders' perspective, because this trade isn't just about the Canadiens' aspirations. It's a profound statement about the direction on Long Island. For the Islanders, this proposed deal would put an emphatic stamp on new general manager Mathieu Darche's, as per report, commitment to rebuilding the franchise. Darche, reportedly hired in May after Lou Lamoriello's departure, again, according to the report, has already jump-started a significant turnaround. The draft lottery luck that landed them the first overall pick, Matthew Schaefer, and the subsequent trade of Noah Dobson to Montreal for additional first-round selections all point to a clear strategic pivot. This proposed trade for Horvat will be another massive push in that new direction, accelerating the replenishment of their prospect pool and providing vital assets for the future. It's a move designed to inject youth and flexibility into an aging roster, setting the foundation for sustained success years down the line. The contrast between Horvat and Dach's contract situations is also a critical element of this chess match. Horvat carries a significant cap hit, with 6 years remaining on an 8-year, $68 million extension he signed with the Islanders in 2023. This is a long-term commitment, a foundational piece for any team. Kirby Dach, on the other hand, is entering the final season of his 4-year, $13.45 million extension signed with Canadiens in 2022. While Dach possesses immense potential and has shown flashes of brilliance, his injury history and the need for a new contract make him a different kind of asset. For the Islanders, acquiring Dach, Armia, or Volino, a top prospect, and a high draft pick offers flexibility, youth, and future capital. Precisely what a rebuilding team craves. It's a strategic move to shed a long-term, high-salary commitment for assets that align with youthful, retooling vision. The Islanders have been busy loading up their prospect pool over the last year. Winning the lottery and landing Matthew Schaefer was a monumental moment, and the subsequent trade of Noah Dobson to Montreal further solidified their commitment to a youth movement. This naturally led to speculation around some of their top veteran players like Horvat and Matt Barzal. While those initial talks were quickly squashed, the underlying strategy remains. Horvat is currently seen as unlikely to be traded anytime soon, but the landscape of the NHL can shift dramatically if the Islanders find themselves on the outside looking in, struggling to compete as the next trade deadline approaches. Teams will absolutely be calling, and you can bet your bottom dollar, Fabiano, that the Montreal Canadiens will be one of the first in line, ready to pounce. This isn't just a trade proposal. It's a strategic blueprint, a glimpse into the high-stakes world of NHL general management. For the Canadiens, it represents a potential culmination of a long and arduous search, a chance to solidify their core and propel themselves into genuine contention. For the Islanders, it's a bold acceleration of a rebuild, a clear commitment to a new era built on youth and future assets. The question isn't if Kent Hughes will continue to be aggressive. It's when he'll strike again, and whether this particular blockbuster, or one like it, will finally bring that elusive second-line center home to Montreal. The anticipation, the sheer possibility, is enough to electrify the fan base and send ripples of excitement through the hockey world. So, what do you think, hockey fanatics? Does this trade make sense for both sides? Could Bo Horvat truly be the missing piece that elevates the Canadiens to the next level, transforming them from a promising young team into a legitimate contender? We want to hear your passionate takes, your strategic insights, and your wildest predictions. Hit that like button if you're as excited as we are about the possibilities this kind of move presents. And drop a comment below sharing your thoughts on this potential game changer. Let's keep this conversation going, because in the world of hockey, the drama never truly ends.